The Prophet ﷺ said, observe part of the salah in your homes. Do not turn your homes into graves. Al-Bukhari and Muslim.
This hadith, Ikhwani, tells us that houses are not, that the graveyard is not places for worship. The graveyard is not a place for worship. So the prayer in the graveyard, the normal prayer, is invalid. You should not be praying in the graveyard because you're praying here in a place which is prohibited. That's why you're praying in a masjid. It's got a grave, just a single grave in it. Scholars even differed regarding the invalidity if the grave is not in the Qibla direction. But if the grave is in the Qibla direction in the masjid, your prayer is invalid. Some of them, they differ in terms of if the grave is on the side, not on front of you. But still, Ikhwani, or Sheikh Al-Albani adopts is invalid, whether it's in front of you or on the side of you. So, Ikhwani, and you don't take the graveyards as a place of worship. So it's not really a place to go and bring your Quran and Mus'haf and start reading in the masjid, It's not correct. It's not a place for ibadah. And also shows us the opposite, that the house which has got no ibadah in it, it's like a graveyard. So for those people who pray the obligatory and the sunnah and the witr and the raweeh and everything in the house and the masjid, and they go to the house, not a single prayer. You're taking your house as a what? A graveyard. Okay, so the opposite as well. So not to take the graveyard as a place of worship, and not to turn your house into a graveyard, and there is no worship in it. And also we could contract from this, or extract from this, that the house is not a place for burial. You don't bury in the house. It's not. You could say to me, the Prophet of Allah buried in his house. Well, the Prophet is something else. Prophet of Allah, he said that the prophets are to be buried where they die. Who said this hadith? Abu Bakr. When the companions differ where to bury the Prophet of Allah. Should we pray in Baqi' al-Gharqad? Should we bury him in his house? Should we bury him in the masjid? They were different. So Abu Bakr, he said, I've got a hadith. So what is this hadith? He said that the Prophet of Allah, he said, the prophets, all of them, to be buried where they die. Every prophet is to be buried exactly where he died. And that's why we say, if a person claims to be a prophet and is not a prophet, then make sure he does not die in a toilet. You see me? Make sure you don't die in a toilet.